It was a normal night, or so I thought. I woke up suddenly, feeling a strange presence. At the foot of my bed, there it was, a dark shadow, standing still. I couldn't move, paralyzed with fear, as it loomed closer and closer. Every night at 3 a.m., I'd wake up to see a man staring into my window. I thought I was dreaming, until one night, I got out of bed to confront him. But when I got to the window, he was gone. The next morning, I found handprints outside on the glass, and they weren't mine. My friends and I stumbled upon an abandoned cabin in the woods. Inside, everything was untouched, like someone had just left. We stayed the night, but none of us could sleep. In the middle of the night, we heard the unmistakable sound of footsteps on the roof. But when we checked, no one was there. Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw something that wasn't supposed to be there. A figure standing behind me. No matter where I went, it followed. I smashed the mirror to escape it, but now I see it in every reflective surface. While exploring an old graveyard, I found an unmarked grave. Curiosity got the better of me, and I started digging. That night, I dreamt of a man, buried alive, screaming for help. I thought it was just a nightmare until I returned to the graveyard and heard the same scream, echoing from the earth beneath me. I entered a house once and it seemed normal enough, but as I wandered from room to room, I couldn't find my way out. Every door led to another hallway. Every turn brought me back to the same spot. The house was alive, and it didn't want to let me go. One night I got a phone call from my friend. The strange thing, he had died 2 years ago. His voice was shaky, but it was unmistakable. "Don't go back," he said. I don't know what he meant, but the next day, I was supposed to visit the place where he died. Needless to say, I didn't go. I always hated that doll, but my grandmother insisted it stay in the living room. One night, I came downstairs and it was gone from its usual spot. I found it sitting at the dining table, as if it had been waiting for me. I checked into a hotel, room 1408. Everything seemed normal until I left for dinner. When I came back, the room didn't exist. There was no 1408. I asked the staff, but they said there had never been a room with that number. I even showed them my key card, but it had no number on it. While hiking alone, I had the strange feeling I was being watched. Every time I looked behind me, I saw nothing. But then I heard it, a soft rustle in the leaves, getting closer. I started running, but no matter how far I went, the footsteps followed. These were just a few of the true horror stories that have haunted the lives of many. Are you brave enough to sleep tonight? Or will these stories keep you awake, waiting for something to appear in the darkness?